Joe, do you have the clip of the NFL draft where they talked about me and Bagwell?
Yes.
Okay, get that ready for this one. From Jason Turpin, the subject is NFL draft. Hey guys, what do y'all think about the NFL draft this year? It's surprising me how far the quarterbacks slipped. Disco's Falcons and my Panthers both picked up highly rated quarterback prospects in the third round. Konnan, what do you think about Kenny Pickett going to the Steelers? ESPN said a lot of teams pass him because of his small hands. Disco, any thoughts? I know your line of work, one's grip and hand size come at a premium. Thanks, Jason Turpin. Okay, we're going to suspend Jason Turpin for that comment at the end that was made to insult me, so he's suspended from the mailbag for a week. Mark that down.
All right.
First of all, the whole reason that I thought it was the Steelers' reason for drafting Kenny Pickett was so silly. They're like, oh, we have to get him because we can't miss out another quarterback like Dan Marino. And that's completely like a quarterback you missed out on 40 years ago has relevance on this draft. They could have waited for this guy. Like nobody had Kenny Pickett in the top 20. You know, the other quarterback, like I said, it won a good quarterback draft this year, which is why the draft was kind of boring a little bit. Did you watch it at all, Joe or Konnan?
Oh, yeah, watch the whole thing. Let me just say this: I love the draft, and I admire Tony Khan, bro. I would love to have been sitting there he runs AEW and he's sitting there with his dad making the first pick. I love that. So him and Joe Rogan have my dream.
Not fantasy players, actual players.
Yeah.
After he's drafting actual players instead of fantasy players.
Yeah.
Joe, did you hear the NFL Konnan? Check out this clip.
But let me just say this real quick. Let me just say this real quick. I love Joe Rogan's job and I love Tony Khan's job. But I want to say this. Kenny Pickett is the real deal, bro. He can go. He played against a University of Miami and he lit us up. He is the real deal. I don't know if he's the next Dan Marino because those are big shoes to fill. But I did like the emotion when they picked him and he was crying because he's obviously played for Pitt. But I think he's going to be real good.
This was from day 2. This is on ESPN. Listen to this. This is hysterical.
Yeah, I didn't watch day 2.
Ways to evaluate things because both of those teams had the circumstance going into the draft, but then we look at Tennessee and they're making. They're making franchise-altering decisions within the minutes while they're on the board.
And I understand the economics of football and the theory behind it that you don't want to put in a lot of big money to your awesome wide receiver. But you know what? The two teams we were just talking about. We just say we're having a debate whether the best quarterbacks in football are not Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes. Here comes Ryan Tannehill. This is like WCW in 1996 putting on a triple threat match with Hollywood Hogan, Sting, and Buff Bagwell. And no disrespect to Buff Bagwell, who's tremendous on Twitter now, but you're not part of that. No, you're not part of that main event scene. You have to surround Ryan Tannehill with as much possible talent. And if you're asking me, if there was one of these guys who has to leave this team, why not Tannehill? Why not Tannehill? Why not? If you ask me, you can have Malik Willis and A.J. Brown, or you can have Ryan Tannehill and Treylon Burks. I'm going to go with A.J. Brown and Malik Willis.
Every day of the week. I think a lot of Titans fans, and you saw the way Mike Vrabel reacted after the pick was made, and it was a lot to deal. And also, we have to add Buff Bagwell to the strays list on today's episode.
I'm trying to listen. I could have said Disco Inferno, but I didn't want to give him the breath of life. I wanted to get Buff Bagwell's name out there.
The body counts rising.
Bro, that's great. That's great. Yeah.
It's like that guy obviously follows us on Twitter and knows what's going on.
Right.
You know, it's like so he's like, that's cool. Guys are wrestling. It's funny. There's still wrestling fans out there of us, you know.